Have you been keeping up with Millie Bobby Brown and all that she's been up to? If you have, you've definitely been like many of our other fans who have also been keeping up with the young star. She's been rocking Hollywood for years now, and thanks to Stranger Things Season 4, her popularity is even more explosive than it was before. This has led to people following almost every aspect of her life. This includes the ones that arguably should be a bit more private. That's right, we're talking about her relationships, and specifically the one with her boyfriend and Jake Bon Jovi. The two have had some time together, and many people want to know how it all started and such. We can help with that. 8. Their arrival as a couple. The first we saw of Millie and Jake Bon Jovi came in June 2021, when Jake posted a cute selfie of the pair during a car ride with the caption, BFF. At the time, Millie herself also joined in to comment, BFF, all caps. Of course, it's not known whether the pair were just BFFs at this point or whether they were already dating. But either way, the pic marks the start of a long line of selfies from these two that fans naturally ate up. Shortly after the car ride selfie, Millie and Jake were photographed holding hands together while out for a walk in New York, in pictures published by People. In the snaps, the pair can be seen strolling hand in hand, with Jake also carrying Millie's dog Winnie in a tote bag on his shoulder. In July, it was Millie's turn to take to the gram, teasing fans with a selfie of her and Jake posted on her Instagram story. Happy weekend, she wrote, alongside a picture of her resting her face on Jake's head with her arm wrapped around his shoulder. Following his initial car ride post, Jake then followed up with a bunch of Insta selfies alongside Millie, with the pair seen enjoying the winter months together. Pics include a sweet CCTV camera selfie plus a photo captioned, "We're starting a band, send name ideas." And we're pretty sure that a lot of their fans sent them band name ideas, though whether any of them were selected, we can't say at present. 7. More posts. November seemed to mark the first of Millie's public Instagram grid posts featuring Jake, though Jake's identity was pretty well concealed. Millie posted a picture of the pair sharing a sweet hug while enjoying a trip on the London Eye, with both of their faces blurred and Jake remaining untagged. The actress captioned the post with some emojis, with fans in the comments speculating that it was indeed Jake in the pic. Millie and Jake seemed to spend the festive period together, with Millie posting a selfie of the pair on Christmas Day captioned, "Happy Holidays." So that was a significant thing, as spending holidays together is always meant to be a big step. 6. 2022. Celebrating Millie's 18th birthday in February, the duo dressed up as Barbie and Ken, posting a set of matching selfies on Instagram, and their pics are iconic in the eyes of most of their fanbase. Seriously, they're a rabid group at times. Sharing the snap to her own grid, Millie wrote, "Hey Ken," while Jake's post featured the caption, "Happy birthday Barbie, I love you, heart." The 2022 BAFTAs saw Millie and Jake making their red carpet debut as a couple at the Royal Albert Hall in London. The pair posed for pictures together, with Jake glancing down adorably at Millie while she rested her hand on his chest. Have you ever seen such a stylish couple? I don't think so. Millie also shared a snap from the night on Instagram, alongside a string of love heart emojis, while Jake shared a video from the red carpet, adding his own love hearts to the mix. And on they have gone. Now, while we don't know how long this relationship will last, it's clear that these two are very much into each other, and that's what matters here. So now let's dive into Millie Bobby Brown's life and reveal some rather interesting facts about her, shall we? 5. Taking it to 11. Millie Bobby Brown landed in the role of 11 while she was living in England, and therefore did much of the auditioning process virtually. There's a twist in this tale though, as it wasn't until she was face-to-face with the Duffers, who are the showrunners, at the final audition that she was told she had to shave her head in order to have 11's look for the first season. Brown recalls the exact moment she learned about the fate of her hair, saying, "So I'm standing in the room with them, and Ross Duffer comes over to me and is just like, bzzz on my head. And I'm like, what's that mean?" And Ross said, "Well, you've got to shave your head." But in arguably a big twist, she was fine with it. The person who wasn't fine with it, though, was her mother, who happened to be there at the time. To get her to go along with it, the Duffers gave her a split screen of her and Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road. She was told to have Theron's frame of mind and use her awesome look for motivation, which worked, and thus the shaved head look was completed. It definitely wasn't what she was expecting from her breakout experience, but in hindsight, it was a worthy sacrifice for the cause, a cause that has helped her in every way imaginable, if we can be blunt. 4. Stephen King. One of the coolest things about her audition for Eleven was that back in 2014, she had her status as an actress boosted by the one and only Stephen King. Yep, he saw her on the BBC show Intruders, in which she had a starring role, but the show only went one season, and said that she was terrific and wondered if all modern child actors were like her. That's high praise coming from a guy who knows how to do stories and cast people in roles. Now, granted, he wasn't the reason she was hired, but it's fair to say he helped. Plus, even the Duffer Brothers were quick to mention that endorsement, because that's not one you expect to happen. One can only imagine what would have happened if King hadn't watched that show, but let's not think about such negative things, okay? 3. She loves the Kardashians. Hey, everyone has their fanboy/fangirl, fan person moments, and this is hers. As she revealed on Jimmy Fallon one time, she loves the Kardashians, and by loves, we mean it in every way you can possibly say it, capitalize it, etc. She said to Fallon that she follows them on social media, probably all the platforms they're on, which is a lot, and that she watches the show, and then went on to mimic them all and their catchphrases and did them with pitch-perfect accuracy at points. Plus, she thinks they're great, which definitely puts her in a minority of people who think they're indeed the bee's knees. And we're no doubt certain that she is crushed upon learning that their show is going to end next year. But she'll just make sure to follow them even more closely on social media. 2. UNICEF ambassador. Though still in her teens, Brown has often been described as mature, and the fact that she's become UNICEF's youngest ever Goodwill ambassador proves that she has a grown-up outlook. Since 2018, when she obtained the role, she has used her platform to address bullying, climate change, and gun violence, among other topics. That's really cool for her to be doing, and to be doing it at such a young age. But because of her star power and influence, she's definitely one to be able to get the word out and try to change people's thoughts on things. 1. Her future in the industry. One of the reasons that Millie is so popular right now isn't just because of Stranger Things, but because of how good she is at acting. She was very much a person who was very good, but on bad/lukewarm shows. Hence why it took so long to get her to Stranger Things' level of success. She's already been in blockbusters, starred in movies on Netflix, and has many more things lined up. So regardless of whether she stays with Jake or finds someone else in her life to be with, you can bet that she has a long career ahead of her, and she'll make the most of it. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at Millie Bobby Brown, Jake Bon Jovi, their relationship, and the overall career of Millie herself? Are you more high on Millie since the arrival of Stranger Things Season 4? What were you the most happy about in terms of her relationship with Jake? And do you hope that it lasts for a long time? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.